Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 1. I hope you're all doing very fine today, being safe, healthy, and happy in the wild world that we have going on at the moment. Anyway, we're starting off today's episode over here by Prowl's base because we've actually done a lot of work in between episodes connecting up the entire shopping district, or not the shopping district, the village city to other parts of the world. And as you can see, we now have a path going all the way out to Prowl's base, which is looking kind of cool. And I love that this is getting, this whole project is getting a lot more attention from everyone on the server. As you can see, we've got like 3 to 4 new areas and new builds popping up all over the place. We got a graveyard over here, a cathedral, because of course we do. Zloy's on the server. We can't not have those things, and it's all looking really, really good. Anyway, so that's just a little bit of an update on this current project. We're going to be doing a few different things in today's episode, however. So the first thing that we need to deal with in today's episode is the fact that we got played, we got tricked, we got completely fooled in every single way, shape, and form conceivably possible in the natural universe. And it's absolutely beautiful. If you don't know what I'm talking about, last episode we stole the moon rock back from a Foxy No-Tail, kind of, but it's a very complicated situation. I would highly recommend that you go watch Foxy No-Tail's episode 100 because he lays out this entire heist plan in painstaking detail, and it's 100% hilarious, but also, man, he fooled us well. He's been playing us for months on the server. Man, I'm so stupid. Why did I notice any of this? I'm banging my head against the wall. Literally just banging my head against the wall. I know it doesn't look good for the camera, but I gotta do it. Face palmage. Face palmage is a real thing. So what he did is he created a fake replica laboratory of basically exactly what we have here. At his base, underneath his laboratory, he had his fake replica moon rock in there. He staged a theft to make it look like he stole the real moon rock so that I would take the real moon rock, thinking that it was the fake, to his base and replace the real one with the fake one and take the fake one back with the... It's complicated. I'm already confusing myself, and I'm literally the one playing on the server with him. So, yeah, all of that confusedness beside, we will never know if his plan worked or not. I mean, it definitely worked, but we won't know if we have the real moon rock or not, because the real one and the fake one is stacked together perfectly. So this very well could be the real moon rock of the Truly Bedrock server, or it could be a fake replica. I have no idea. However, what I do know is that I've been studying this moon rock for the past couple of months since our zombie no-tail apocalypse on the server, where I confiscated it. And yeah, I have a lot of data from that experiments and studies that we'll go over later in this episode. Let me tell ya, I don't really do the whole derp counter thing, even though I really should. Perfect example of why I should do that. But yes, had I had a derp counter and this whole thing went down, that derp counter would be broken 1,000 times over, because this is a massive facepalm, so I'm feeling like it is in store that we build a monument to our failures to constantly watch over us on the remainder of the season of Truly Bedrock. At the end of the laboratory, we're going to build a little bit of a monument right here to permanently remind us of our failures so that we can do better, possibly in the future, and maybe not derp so much. And also, I don't know what else to do with this wall, and it looks pretty ugly. I can't pick up these items. Why can't I pick them up? Do they not exist? I'm definitely still connected to the server. Why can I not pick you up? Definitely room in my inventory. Come on. What are you doing, game? Jeez. Being weird, being dumb, being stupid, being weird. And just a little while later, we have an official monument to our supreme derpiness on the Truly Bedrock server in the form of an extremely cute zombie pigman little statue monument guy. He is supremely cute. He's so adorable. This, you may have seen this in the recent, 20 bugs in 100 seconds video, because I put them there because it's just so adorable. How can you not to put this everywhere in your worlds? But this actually originated on the season 2 of Whispercraft. I'm not entirely sure who built it. Somebody out there did, and that is a beautiful person. But yeah, I loved it so much that we put it on the Season 3 World Spawn as well, and now it's on Truly Bedrock. I'm gonna have this thing in like every world ever. It's so adorable. And he's gonna be staring at us with his glaring eyes. He can keep an eye on the moon rock as well, from all the way back here in the laboratory. He's so cute. It's so adorable. I seriously love him so much. But I do have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. It's not just some pretty blocks. It's actually a piston door. Did it click? Did a mildly broken piston door. Okay, redstone is fixed. Mild issues. Probably should have tested that more before recording, but hey ho, whatever. It is now officially working. So yeah, it's not just an adorable little pigman statue. We can flick that lever and wabam! He opens up and then it goes down and you can walk through, and then you get to see this beautiful area with all kinds of amazing detail and decoration. I tried really hard to make it look the way that it is, and it looks beautiful. We'll come back and work on the lab a little bit later. However, if we could fly for once in our lives, we need to go do a little bit of work in the gaming district. I have kind of ignored and neglected our soccer game that we made out of the TNT entities, and now people on the server actually want to play it, so I kind of need to go make that thing look slightly professional and be actually kind of functional. Okay, yeah, so that was a good plan and all, but now there's this parkour thing going all the way up to the top, and I recently proved my parkour prowess okay, let's restart that. So that was a great plan to actually get work done on projects that we need to, but this parkour thing going all the way up to the very tippity top of Blue Jay's, hero landing minigame suddenly popped up. And I just kind of proved to all the Truly Bedrock members how good I am at parkour, so if I don't do this, I'm gonna get called a big chicken. And there's already one of those on the server, so that would be rather awkward. So let's go ahead and run through this thing, shall we? All right, we got this. I'm gonna do some jumping jacks so that we're gonna warm up the muscles as we go. You gotta warm up before you run, and then we got this. Super easy. I just literally crashed. Come on, really? You can't make this stuff up. You literally can't make it up. What in the world? It doesn't even go all the way. Come on. Well, that's not quite fair. Oh my god, really? It doesn't go all the way? Jeez. I swear it went all the way. I tried so many times to get up here. Silent was here, finish the thing. I want to get all the way up to the top. That took a few tries. So a total squirrel moment later. Yeah, we got completely distracted, but hey, that's what we like to do in these episodes. That's the fun part of it. Anyway, so as you can see, we have our soccer field here with the magic levitating, exploding TNT soccer ball that is like literally as big as, if not bigger than, the player. This looks kind of cute. So yeah, we're gonna turn this into a proper soccer ring. I need to look at some more reference pictures of what these things actually look like, and surprisingly we have rather few soccer experts in our community. I asked you guys to leave some suggestions in the comment sections, and nobody had any professional suggestions. There was like, add nachos. And I'm pretty sure that's like an American football thing. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna look at some pictures on Google, throw up a little bit of a stadium and some stands around here, and hopefully it'll look a lot nicer. Yeah, look at that ridiculous parkour. You gotta go all the way up there, all the way back around, all the way, And then there's just a random nerd pool right there, so someone clearly cheated. And then you gotta go all the way up to there, and it's like super close to the top. It just needs to keep going around, do a few loop-de-loops, do like another big loop-de-loop, and then get back up to here, and it'll be done. Jeez, finish your game, Blue Jay. Oh, jeez. Anyway. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, we've actually done a fair bit of work on the, soccer mini game over here. However, it's kind of getting nighttime, so let me take a nap. So it might not look too fancy, and that's kind of the point, but as you can see, we do have a few stands in place, and we also got these soccer nets, and a little bit of a detection system in place for the actual soccer cube as well. So, yeah, it's looking pretty decent. We also have a couple of referees with the soccer flag things. I have no idea how soccer works, but you know what? The flags is a thing that they have, so I don't know. They're just there for looks. Now, for the detection system, I was gonna do something more fancy, where like whenever you score a goal, the referees actually change armor stand positions. However, I couldn't get the redstone for that to work in a simple way, so I'm just gonna leave it with a little bit of note blocks and some flashy lights, and that should work fine. Nothing terribly fancy. I wish these things were a lot louder, but I guess it is what it is. Question though, I'm not sure if these things actually activate like pressure plates, so let's get that in there. That was a little bit of an overshoot. Can I get you onto the pressure plates? Can I get you at all? Hello? Come on. No? Okay, maybe I need to use wooden pressure plates. Hey, there we go. Very nice. So it does actually activate wooden pressure plates. I think that's going to be nicer than using a tripwire hook, especially because it's already installed, so I don't need to worry about ripping up all of the redstone. I'm not sure how well this is going to play, but we're going to need to get like 3 other people over here for this to actually work out, because this is definitely like a 4-player game. Having 4 players is going to be way more fun than just like a 2-player chaotic match, so let's hope that we can get some people interested. So a couple more details that we have in place. We have the armor and the, fishing rods for 2 different teams. We got lime, and of course we got red teams as well. The stands are very basic and simple, but I think that's exactly how they should be. We're not going to have some super fancy $1 million stands for this tiny little soccer stadium. It's just not gonna happen. But I did actually go ahead and decorate the back sides as well. It's not just completely open, so I wasn't just, wasting time or anything. So yeah, the details of this are more or less done. If we do a play test of this and the players think that we should add more to it, then we totally will. But I think for now, this will work just fine. So now it's time to get back to work and do a couple small things on the Lavatory of Doom. And the thing is that we've been studying this moon rock, whether it be real or fake, for the last several months. As you guys know, it's been sitting here, having magical invisible laser beams and sciencey words being thrown at it, and we have learned many teraflops of information from the moon rock. So the thing is that that is far too much information for me, a measly derpy pigman, to understand. So we need to build a supercomputer in order to actually understand and decode all of the very nice information that we've received from the moon rock. So I'm going to go ahead and build a nice little computer in this area. No idea how it's going to turn out. I've built actual real-life computers, but translating that into cubic meter blocks inside of Minecraft probably isn't going to be that nice. I installed a couple of roofs, but we actually have a little bit of a visitor from the newspaper of the Truly Bedrock server. So let's go do a little interview real quick and see what's going on with that.
Sir, I'm here with the Truly Bedrock Chronicle. I would like to ask you a few questions about the recent criminal activity over here.
Okay, I'm a completely innocent person. You can't prove anything.
No. I understand you recently suffered a break-in. Is that correct?
How do you know that? But yes, I technically did. Yes, there was also explosions.
I mean, it's kind of hard to ignore, yeah, the explosions and the sirens and everything. I mean, like that, yeah, we all know about both your and Foxy's secret labs. You know, I'm sorry, we know they exist.
Mine was never intended to be secret. It was just supposed to be intended to be not good. His, I think, was secret.
An important distinction. Well, do you have any idea what the thief may have been after?
There's so many things in there. I'm not allowed to disclose what exactly may or may not be in there. However, there's many things that should not be allowed.
I see. Yeah, I know that you have brought many cursed but beloved objects to the server, such as the tiny portal. So we are much appreciative of your strange magic.
Yes.
But I understand there's rumors it may have been the moon rock that was bringing things back to life. Is that true?
Oh, you mean this thing?
Isn't that thing supposed to be pretty radioactive?
Oh, this is just another star.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, it was probably the moon rock, but I can neither confirm nor deny.
Is there any chance that the attempt at getting the moon rock was actually just a cover for attempt to steal one of the more dangerous objects inside your lab?
More dangerous objects? What do you think this is? A military lab? It's a perfectly fine recreational lab. No dangerous objects. Not at all. I swear.
Well, I suppose that concludes my interview, sir. Thank you so much for your assistance, and we'll make sure to get you a copy of the paper when it comes out. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you for the interrogation. So I do have like a couple nether stars. As you can see, there's just a couple. So you can buy a couple if you want. But if you don't prefer nether stars, I have mini beacons.
Oh.
Like mini. It's mini.
This is
mini beacons.
I mean, I guess I could use like 3, maybe 4. I mean, I need one nether star for sure as a replacement for the one that was lost.
Well, we can make that work.
Yeah, I'll definitely buy a few off of you here, depending on the price. And then, not right now because he's not done building it, but I may see about renting or something a few of those from you because there's a prank that I need to do on Sloy.
Ooh. I might just like give you a couple for that. He deserves it.
Yeah, I know.
He deserves it. Have you seen my base?
Exactly. No. Oh, that's right. He's responsible for the.
He's responsible for all of
diorite.
it. Just all of it.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Yeah. How much for one nether star and 3 beacons?
I don't know. How much do you want to pay? Any offers?
What do you say to 3 blocks per beacon, and then since the nether star is technically a replacement of the thing, just like 1 block as a discount, so 10 total. Does that sound fair?
That's acceptable. Yes. Gimme.
Okay.
That might be a little bit more than I was gonna ask for, but hey, thanks for doing business.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So I'm not entirely sure where Liara got all of her information about all these really privy questions. Like, how do they know that people broke in here? Geez. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's gonna be in the newspaper now. I'm mildly famous. It's really cool that there's now another newspaper on the server besides Zloy's massive map art ones that take like hours and hours to record. But anyway, I have gone ahead and finished the massive supercomputer in the back of the laboratory, and just so you guys know that this was fully planned, you see all the inroads everywhere? These are the data collection cables, basically. So as you can see, all of these different rooms have all the cables. They run through the floor, they meet up in the central room right here where they get more data from the moon rock. You can see them in this room as well. Many cables sending all the data through. We're collecting data from all the mobs, sending that through this way, through the ceiling as well. And then we get to the data processing room where all the data gets, you know, scanned and analyzed and refined. And then we just have a single output on the floor going into the main extra bit of the laboratory. And that finally goes into our supercomputer. And this thing is mildly hideous, But you know what? It's for science. It looks beautiful if you squint hard enough, and it has all of the mandatory scientific objects like levers, buttons, you know, places where you can type with your feet. So as you guys were watching that little interview with the news person Liara, we have had the supercomputer running and decoding all the information and compiling it into a very simple, easy to read form for us simpletons. So we can turn on the computer, and we can also turn it off. It's kind of cool. We can press all the buttons, flick all the levers, and eventually we should get an output from this thing. Ooh, good, there we go. So let's see, Moonrock data by Titan Summit 4. Very nice official supercomputer name. Moonrock specimen scan, data analyzed. The Moonrock is just over 1 year old. However, similar samples can date back to as old as 4.5 billion years. So we have a very, very new moon sample. I'm sure there's nothing to read into there. We can see the composition of the Moonrock, exotic materials like platinum, tungsten, tantalum, waspaloy, cobalt, trace elements, extraterrestrial in origin, and also unknown. There's a lot of unknown things about the moon rock. Its properties, it appears to have magical properties. However, advanced technology is often thought of as magic by low-level intelligence beings such as humans. Rude. Dangerous, emits up to 3 million rads per second, handle with extreme care, of course, yeah, we've seen that in action, and also highly magnetic, emitting up to 1,000 Tesla. Uses in advanced scientific research, engineering, crafting, and refining. The creator of the Moonrock is that person, and it is highly magnetic, radioactive. It could be used in advanced resource mining, space exploration, grabbing sizable objects from orbit, among many other sci-fi technologies. You know, I think that's all I need to know about this Moonrock. Grabbing sizable objects from orbit, you say? We're just gonna go run a couple experiments real quick. The moon rises over the Truly Bedrock server, and we are prepared to do some evil science experiments out the backside of our village. As you can see, there's our village area, and we're back behind our evil overlord. That is the Wither. So I've set up a massive magnet that is over here. As you can see, we got the moon rock over there. We can flick on the magnet, and my idea is to turn this on right as the moon is overhead, and that should, in theory, attract a moon rock, aka meteorite, to land in this area. Now, of course, you know, you don't just want a meteorite to land, because that destroys everything in the area. So we're going to go ahead and spam down a bunch of honey, because this thing is extremely viscous, and it should help with the impact slightly. So Foxy No Tail actually gave me all this honey quite a while ago. I'm covered in honey. I know what I'm talking about here. We're going to spam this stuff around. It's going to be beautiful, and that should stop all of the damage from the actual meteorite, you know, damaging things. Anyway, so we are almost ready to turn on the thing. That's about all the honey we can spare. Hopefully this magnet is extremely, you know, precise. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn this on right about now. The moon is 400 million meters away. So by the time the magnetic field actually reaches the moon, it should be right overhead. And before we do this, we're actually going to take off all of our things and put that into our ender chest. I don't really want to get nuked by a moon rock, so we're just going to be playing this thing ultra safe today. Let's go ahead and break that shulker box, put that into the ender chest, and we will be good to go. Okay, the moon is getting right overhead. Let's turn on the lever and see what happens. Okay. I guess we're not really gonna see anything for a while, so I'm just gonna like sit over here and hope that something happens. This might be a really bad idea. 1,000 Tesla might be enough to drag the entire moon down to the server. I just want to grab like a little itty bitty piece. Well, it's been a couple of minutes now and nothing has happened, except that, was that lightning? That was not for me. What, that came from the direction of Foxy No Tail's base. I do not trust that at all, because it is definitely not thundering or raining. What is Foxy up to over there? I guess I'm not gonna worry about it. We got our own problems. We're literally summoning a moon rock right now, so let's just hope that this project goes well. Gonna ignore whatever crazy nonsense and lightning is happening off in the distance. Okay, actually, I think we're kind of fine. I have no idea what's happening, but I cannot let go. The honey's making me stick to this really hot meteorite. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys next week when this meteorite lands somewhere. Thank you so much for watching. And then there was silence.